Welcome, welcome. Listen to the last words of those who lived past the fall. How could the dread wolf cast a veil between the world that wakes and the world that dreams? The Evenuris will send people. They will save us. When have you last heard from the gods? When the veil came down, they went silent. What is this veil? What has Fen'Harel done?
Are these records saying Fen'Harel created the veil between our world and the Fade?
If it's true, that means the Fade and the waking world were once one and the same.
Dwarves aren't supposed to be able to enter the Fade. Ho ho ho. What does Varric say about that? He's an undwarf dwarf. Not very dwarfy. Oh, is this his book spot yet? No, not yet. Probably needed to take the other mirror first.
This looks like technical notes. What did the Qunari come here to learn?
I recognize some formulas. The Qunari are trying to prove theoretical magic of some kind.
that upside-down alluvium.
Can we trust this magic?
It's a place of learning. Maybe this Vir Dathara is helping us find what we need.
Inquisitor, we must look at your hand.
The pain stopped.
It keeps coming back.
dead Canary, with terrified expressions.
Welcome, and listen to the last words of those who walked this place. If we get out of here, I will end Fen'Harel. After he held back the sky to imprison the gods, the dread wolf disappeared. Lies. We must tear down the veil, the cities, the pathways. Without magic, they're crumbling. You're wasting your time. Fen'Harel's veil has turned our empire to ruins.
So the ancient Elven Empire collapsed because the veil weakened magic.
If what we're hearing is true, this would have been a disaster beyond measure.
Do you realize what this means? What this place is? The actual history of the elves could change everything. Look at this place. Now that we have so many samples, how hard would it be to build Illuvians of our own?
Oh, I knew this one apostate in Kirkwall you would have gotten along with like a house on fire.
After these past few years, it would just be good to create something magical that is also helpful for a change.
Is that wise?
If I get around to it, I'll send you an Illuvian, Cassandra. Striking women can never be flattered by too many reflections.
If you get around to it, shall I be forced to accept?
If they're gonna stuff me into politics, I've got to have some fun on the side.
That should be enough stairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted Illuvian now.
You think we could take a couple of these books back with us?
Unfortunately, I don't believe any of these are physical objects. They're ideas. You just see them as books.
Even if you could take them out of here, they're probably written in ancient Elven, which not even my people can read.
I've never read an Elven novel. I wonder what kind of stories they told.
Okay, now will Varric say something after this? Hard and hide down chapter question mark by Varric, who was supposedly was in here on his own at some time. Donnan. Oh, wait, this is a hawk one. He poured a glass of red Arlesian wine, carried it to the patio where Lady Mariel sat. Supposed to be her name, whatever, playing a lute. And a sleepy Mabari hound. Donnan handed her the glass with a smile. Can I get you anything else, your ladyship? Well, I brought Varric along for the one that tells about Hawk. So this is Hawk who was left in the Fade. And now they're talking wherever. Very kind of you, guardsman. Marielle set aside her lute. The sleepy hound looked up, annoyed at having its lullaby interrupted. It's just dawn in these days, he replied. Looking out over the waves, my time in the Kirkwall Guard is over. Is it? She smiled slyly over the glass. You don't think naming your tavern the Watch was a sign that perhaps you can take the guardsman out of Kirkwall and even out of the guard, but he never quite leaves? The sun was setting behind them. The hound stretched out and ambled over to the table to lay his head on Lady Mariel's knee and beg for table scraps. In the distance, the cormorants took off in a single motion to return to their roosts up the shore. Donnan smiled back. Maybe you're right, but tonight I'm off duty, your ladyship. Marielle, she corrected, and to answer your question, you can get me some company. One guardsman might suffice. And the two of them watched the last of the light disappear together in peace.
What the? I never wrote this.
I never wrote this. Who was hanging around writing books about your stories in your name? Okay, this picture thing is of Valentin. The one with the staff is Valentin, Guide of the Dead, or whatever they want to call him. I never wrote this. Yeah, and was Sandal hanging out here? You wrote it in your dreams that you don't have dreams, right? But supposedly you did. Come on. Dwarves don't dream, and dwarves aren't even supposed to enter the Fade, right? And we're in the Fade now and in every Dragon Age game. Which way out? The Fade or the whatever crossroad, Alluvian, Elven areas? Okay, which way out of here? Around this.
There's the librarians.
Not good.
Gilas Denard. Siram Viramala, Severa Milova.
Survivor of the Breach. Herald of Change. Hero of the South.
The Vidasala, I presume.
After fulfilling your purpose at the Breach, it is astonishing to hear you still walked free among your people. Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic.
It's not too late to put our weapons down and talk.
There's no need to pretend that you're blind to what you've begun. I am no stranger to catastrophe, but this chaos in the South defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic. You've amply proven we should have stepped in long ago.
Then enlighten me about the Qun's plans for us.
Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stopped there? The day we saw the breach, the Qun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fen'Harel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent? Why would you think they work for the Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the Dargarad.
No wonder the Qunari translated notes into our language. It was for their non-Qunari spies.
Demons, dragons, and even Darkspawn. Now Qunari. I wonder if we will ever run out of things to fight.
I'm just pleased it isn't Venatori. For once, Tevinter isn't the problem.
These are Vidasala's papers. She brought mages here to research strengthening the Veil. It explains why the Qunari thought it was worth camping here.
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
Can you tell me where a Qunari called the Vidasala went?
Yes, we heard much. Although she fooled herself into thinking we could not hear. Take a keystone to the Davarad. I will join you there soon and take stock of our remaining Gatlock powder.
I found a keystone with one of the Qunari.
Yes, and you need words for their key. Maras Nira. It glows. It will open the way to the Davarad. May you find what you seek. In coming here, you strengthen the powers. I can now raise one, if you wish to go.
You've been very helpful.
Gildethan was what the Elven called me. One who guides seekers of knowledge true. I was connection. One city could read the records of another, one Elven feel the memories of another. When the veil fell upon us, I marked the end of all they knew. Farewell, patrons. Would that I could have greeted you whole.
Your agents confirm there are Gatlock battles in Denerim's palace?
Yes, and in Val Royeaux and across the Free Marches. The Winter Palace is not the only target.
The Qunari are one order from destroying every noble house in the known world.
There is a bright side. Warning the ambassadors will remind them of the Inquisition's value.
Not when the Inquisition is responsible for that threat.
They came in through us.
Yes.
How, damn it?
The elven servant handling the barrels confessed to working for the Qunari.
But the servant was Orlesian. That implicates Orlais, not us.
But the barrels arrived at the Winter Palace on the Inquisition supply manifest.
How are we supposed to fight a war when we can't even trust our own people?
Do you know who got the barrels onto the Inquisition manifest?
Yes, several of the Inquisition's elven workers have gone missing. I had their backgrounds checked. They joined the Inquisition after fleeing the chaos in Kirkwall.
I remember when Kirkwall was at its worst. Many of the city's elves converted to the Qun, trying to find a better life.
And the Qunari turned them into spies.
The Inquisition stopped Corypheus and saved the world. We can't let an outside threat change who we are.
I fought to protect the Inquisition in this exalted council. And for what? So we could deceive and threaten those we claimed to protect?
Once we locate the spies...
This isn't about the spies. You hid the Qunari body. You've all but seized control of the Winter Palace.
We did what was right, not what was politically convenient.
Do you know what this has cost us with Orlais and Ferelden? They are planning to dismantle us as we speak. And perhaps they are right.
Oh, shit. Damn it. We save Ferelden and they're angry. We save Orlais and they're angry. We close the breach twice, and my own hand wants to kill me. Could one thing in this fucking world just stay fixed? I need to get to the Davarad. You all can fight amongst yourselves once I'm back.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Would you like us to inform the Exalted Council of the danger?
Yes. If we fail, the Exalted Council needs to know what happened.
I will inform them personally.
Leliana, I can...
No, your job is hard enough already. This is my responsibility.
I'll have guards ready at the Alluvion, in case the Qunari attack the palace.
Make her watch over you.
I should look around.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
while since so many gathered in this place.
Well met, your worship.
Wow, I caught one of the Harlequins all accidentally. It looted, dropped some. Okay, not like I need any gold at this time. I tried in the past to get all those things. None of my companions are out here anymore. Not even Colin's here. He's got just some guard guarding the dog. The dog's here, but not the person. Not the Colin. It's all just Inquisition scouts walking around. Anyway, I tried on one game playthrough to get all those stupid Harlequins, but it's terribly hard. Well, really, I've tried on multiples, but one I did try very specifically, keep trying for a long, long time, but blah, 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 it's not worth it. And there's supposed to be somewhere hiding behind here where this don't think there's anything else out here, right? Anyway. All the people disappeared. Just their guards and crap. Couple random people. That's it. And the video's just basically almost at an hour too, so I'm just gonna wander around, and I'm gonna end it before I go any farther, because might as well go up here just in case. And the fireworks, that's very hard to do. I got 60, was it a 64 or something? Anyway, apparently to even get the next level, I have to get, I guess, a 70? I must have to get, I don't know, 80, unless it's actually 100. 100 seems really high. I don't know what it is. Something gives you a schematic for one of these rainbow flashing great sword or great axe or whichever it is. The prismatic thingamajig, chromatic, I don't know. It's basically the same thing I already have. One's an axe and one's a whatever. But they're both great swords, so it doesn't. Yeah, great axe, and then they give me a great sword that's chromatic, I guess. It isn't anything even different, really. It's just whatever, and you have to be a two-handed warrior to do these too, so which I usually don't need to do. Oh, I want to recolor my armor, don't I? Of course I do. I always want to do that. So I'm gonna wear this one instead, so I won't have my hit on guard. Oh, shoot.
I should look around.
Oh, really? Whatever. You drop something while you were at it? No, not really. Oh, Sarah's book to read. I got 30 seconds. No, my here to keep. Not as bad towards. Spirit books can eat it. Real things are real.